Okay, so maybe let's have another example. Okay, so for this is the second part of our topic. Okay, so tips in solving differential equations. Okay, so nung nakaraan is we have four different examples. Okay, so diniscuss natin na kapag may certain differential equation ka na sinusolve is i-try mo. I-try mo dito, okay? I-try mo kung ano siya, okay? I-identify mo if anong differential equation siya, kung if masolve ba siya as variable separable, okay? First, i-try mo kung variable separable siya. Kapag hindi, napatunayan mo na hindi, so you proceed. Baka exact differential equation siya. Kapag hindi rin, try mo if homogeneous ba siya. Kapag hindi siya homogeneous, try mo uli kung linear first order DE siya or it can be solved by integrating factors. Kung hindi pa rin, baka Bernoulli's DE. And the last case scenario is baka pwede mo siyang the sixth, hindi nakalagay dito, is yung substitution methods. Okay, so maybe let's have another example. Okay, para mas matutuhan natin. Okay. So let's have this example. Okay. So, ang una natin gagawin dito is i-try natin. Okay? So, from this 5 here of type of differential equations, elementary differential equations here, so anong unang gagawin natin dito? So, identify natin, baka variable separable siya. Okay. So, ano ba yung variable separable? Okay, so as you can remember, yung variable separable is ma-separate mo na on one side, dx lang, and on the other side, dy lang. Okay, so ganyan yung variable separable. And if it is using another terms, baka dA or dB, you can separate the variables na ito, one variable lang. Itong other side, another variable. Okay, so I guess it's quite parang pwede siyang i-separate. Okay, so ilipat ko itong 7y dun sa kabila. So ganito yung nangyari. Okay, so ano nakikita nyo? Okay, so pwede siyang i-cross divide. Okay, kung may cross multiplication, i-cross divide natin to. So ibig sabihin, itong negative 7y, pwede nating ilipat sa ibaba dito. At itong x squared plus 5, pwede nating ilipat sa ibaba dito. Para bang i-divide mo sa lahat ng terms. So, okay, you divide this by x squared plus 5 and then negative 7y. And then this also, you divide by x squared plus 5 and then negative 7y. Okay, so ito yung concept. Okay, so what you do to the left, you do also to the right. That's the a legal method. Okay, so magiging dy over negative 7y siya is equivalent to, okay, ma-cancel to. So magiging dx over x squared plus 5. So therefore, this is a variable separable differential equation. So 10. So integrate. Okay? So please do remember the concept of tangent, di ba? So this is, di ba? Do you remember the tangent? Okay, the integral of tangent. Okay, so is this in the form of, okay, so this ang result nito is arctangent or tangent to the negative 1 or reverse tangent in other terms. Du over a squared plus u squared. Okay, so kung hindi ako nagkakamali, yung ano niya is a1 over a plus tangent or arctangent of u over over A plus C. Okay, so sana malinaw. So, ganun yung pag-solve dyan. So, dito, yung U natin is, U squared natin is si 5. And then, yung A natin dyan, A squared is si X. So, therefore, si U natin is square root of 5. And then, si A natin is A squared is equal to X squared. So, A natin is si X. Ay, si A natin is si... Oh no, so, baliktad. So, si U squared pala natin, okay? Pag sinabi ka na nating, okay, so, ganun yan, oh. U squared, in terms of U squared plus A squared to eh. Ang U natin is si, yung variable, at saka yung A natin is yung constant. So, yung U natin is si X squared. So, U is X. So, therefore, du is also dx. And then, A natin is si 5. Obviously, 5. So, si A natin is si square root of 5. So, therefore, so, so, lagay natin sa ibang, okay, so, si A here, okay, so, ito, pwede nating, ikuha natin to, so, masolve natin agad yan, kasi dy over y, okay, ilabas lang natin si negative 1 over 7, and then ito, obviously, from here, magiging 1 over a siya, so, 1 over A, ito yung sa, okay, so you can search this on the net or kung meron kayong book, i-check nyo. So, ito yung solution. So, this is in the form of du over u squared plus a squared, which is, this is exactly what it is. So, ganon yung forma. So, magiging 1 over square root of 5 siya, arctangent of x over square root of 5 plus c. So, this will be 1, negative 1 over 7, ln of absolute value of y is equal to 1 square root of 5 arctangent of x square root of 5 plus c. So, this is your answer. So, this is a variable separable. Differential equation. Okay, so yan. Okay, so please take note of this. Baka nakalimutan nyo na. Okay, so baka nakalimutan nyo yung about arctangent. Okay, about tangent. Okay. So, maybe let's have another example. Okay? Sa ganon, ma-master natin. Okay? So, kailangan nating pag-aralan uli yung natutuhan nyo sa integral calculus nyo. Okay? So, in order that you can solve differential equations. Okay? So, if you are not very familiar, okay, kung hindi nyo na-memorize yung nasa table ng differential equations, so maybe this is that time at that you study, revisit them, okay? So, baka nakalimutan nyo to eh. Okay? So, ito, okay, so about the loan, okay? And then, about arctangent. Meron pa to, arc secant, okay? So, this is, so, maybe let's proceed to another example. Okay, so 6. So let's consider this differential equation. Okay, so sana kita. Okay. So first, anong gagawin natin? I-identify natin muna siya kung anong uri siya ng differential equation. Okay? Let's start. Baka variable separable differential equation siya. Okay, let's try. Okay? So as you can see, merong x dito plus y, x plus y quantity dx plus y dy. Ito pwede nating integrate y dy. Pero dito sa loob, itong x plus y, itong x lang ang pwede integrate with dx. Itong y with dx, hindi. Okay, so I guess, okay, so maybe one thing na gawin natin is ilipat natin yung isa doon sa kabila. Okay? Para ma-identify natin. Okay? So, ito, magiging x dx. Itong isa, magiging y dx. Negative y dy. Pwede itong ma-integrate. Okay, pwede ba? Pwede ba itong ma-integrate? Pwede ba? Okay, so you might... So, this is x dx. Pwede itong i-integrate. Okay, x squared over 2. Plus y dx. Okay, so I guess pwede. Is equal to negative y squared over 2 plus c. Pwede ba? Okay. So let's try. Okay. So one thing, if you are not sure of your answer, is to i-recheck natin. Okay? So, if babalik ba siya dito. Okay, so i-recheck natin. So, i-differentiate natin si x squared over 2 plus xy is equal to negative y squared over 2 plus c. Okay, so this is just a checking. Okay, so i-check. One thing is, pag nakuha nyo na yung differential equation, maybe hindi masyadong, okay, so I will emphasize that you can recheck it all the time. Okay, so ang reverse kasi ng integration is differentiation. Kaya i-check natin. Okay, so this is just for this problem. Ang sagan malinawan kayo kung bakit posible na mali itong sagot natin. Okay, so this is y dx. This is actually not integrable, but some of you might be tempted na pwedeng sigurong itabi to. Y dx is xy. No, okay? So, magiging ano to siya? 2x x plus x dy, okay, plus y dx is equal to negative y plus 0. Magiging wala na to. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pwede. Okay? So, magiging ano siya, okay? X dx to. And then, dy to. Okay? So, hindi pwede, okay? So, ang mangyayari dyan, x plus y dx. Meron pang, so ilipat natin to magiging x plus y dy. Okay, so therefore, ang term na to, okay, hindi to pwede. This is not integrable. Okay? So, hindi to pwede. So, this is not integrable. So, ito yung nakikita kong isa sa mali ng mga estudyante. Okay? So, please remember that this is not integrable. In order that maging xy siya, kasi yung xy, you differentiate xy, dapat ang resulta niya x dy plus y dx. Okay? Please remember this one. So the differentiation, if you differentiate xy, if you differentiate xy, ang resulta niya is x dy plus y dx. Kaya kung makita nyo y dx lang o x dy lang, hindi nyo yan ma-integrate. Hindi nyo ma-integrate si x dy and then si y dx. Hindi nyo ma-integrate. Okay? Anong dapat magkasama silang dalawa para maging xy. Okay? Baka mag-tempt kayo na x dy dapat xy o di kaya y dx dapat xy din yung resulta niyan kapag integrate mo. No. So this is not a valid. Okay? So please take note of that, ha. So okay. So maybe let's proceed. So therefore hindi siya pwede. So this is not a variable separable. Okay? So this is x. Okay? This is variable separable. So, one thing, proceed tayo kay exact DE. So, paano natin gagawin yan? Okay? This is your M and this is your N. Try natin. What if partial differentiation of M with respect to Y is partial differentiation of X with respect to N with respect to X. So, ito yung M natin. I-partial differentiate natin siya with respect to Y. X plus Y. So, ibig sabihin, si Y lang yung ino-consider natin as variable. So, therefore, ang mangyayari, itong si X magiging constant. So, the differential of constant is always 0. Kaya si differential of X is 0. Then, the differential of Y 0 plus y is 1. So, therefore, 1 ang kanyang differentiation. So, ito naman. So, we differentiate n with respect to x. So, our n is y. So, since when we differentiate partial differentiate something with respect to x, okay, so magkakaiba sila ni ni ordinary differentiation. Yung d over dx, yung d over dx is lahat sila i-consider mo as constant. Pero sa partial differentiation, yung nasa ibaba lang ng partial differentiation, for example, ito with respect to x, partial differentiation with respect to x, si x lang yung variable. So therefore, si y is constant. So kung i-differentiate po to magiging 0. Okay? So yan yung, lagi nyo yung tandaan. So therefore, this is not exact. Hindi rin siya exact. So, therefore, proceed tayo. So, this is not exact. So, not exact. Okay. Yan. So, ano nga gawin natin? Let's proceed. Baka homogeneous siya. Okay? Try natin. Baka homogeneous siya. So, ano gagawin natin? X plus Y. So, ano ang nasa homogeneous? All terms has equal degree. All terms has equal degree ba? Itong X, may power siya na 1. Hindi lang nakalagay. Itong Y, may power siya na 1. Hindi nakalagay. So, itong Y, May power siya na 1. Hindi nakalagay. So therefore, all terms are in first degree. So therefore, this is a homogeneous differential equation. Homogeneous. So, okay. So therefore, anong gagawin natin kapag homogeneous? Ito lang, mag-substitute ka. So, mag-substitute ka either y equals bx or x equals by. Pero ang gagawin ko, y equals bx, mas madali. Then, y equals bx, so therefore, dy is equal to v dx plus x dv. Okay, so I let y is equal to vx. Then, we can solve it now. Okay, so substitute natin si y, gawin natin bx. So, magiging x plus vx dx plus vx dy is equal to 0. Okay, so, ano natin? So, therefore, may commonality siya lahat na 1. So, pwede nating i-factor out si x at tanggalin. So, magiging 1 plus v dx na siya plus v dy equal 0. Okay? So, tanggalin natin si x kasi common sa in all terms. So, magiging 1 plus b na lang siya dx. Okay, sorry. I have made it a mistake. Okay, so si dy, okay? So, medyo common din to na mistake. Dapat hindi nyo kalimutan si dy, isama natin. So, magiging x dx pala. Okay? So, si dy dapat, substitute natin si dy. So, magiging x dv ay v dx plus x dv is equal to 0. Okay? Magiging, okay, so ulitin natin. So, x vx dx plus y, which is vx, and then dy is equivalent to v dx plus x dv. Yan. So, ang resulta niyan magiging x plus vx dx plus, so may v squared x dx plus v x squared dv. Yan. Okay? So, i-collect natin yung lahat ng may dx. So, dapat equal to 0 to. Equal 0. And then, this is equal to 0. So, therefore, i-collect ko lahat ng may vx. So, magiging x plus vx. Sama ko siya dito sa saknong na to. Plus v squared x dx. Okay, so, and then one thing, pwede kong ilipat doon si dv. Okay, so, yung may dv. So, may negative vx squared dv. Equal. So, therefore, ito yung mangyari. So, from that, so, factor out ko si x dito sa kabila. So, 1 plus v squared dx is equal to, factor out ko rin dito sa kabila si x. So, magiging x times negative vx dv. So, therefore, cancel out x. So, mangyari 1 plus b squared dx is equal to negative vx dv. So, anong magagawa natin dito? Okay, so pwede na nating i-cross divide. Okay, so magiging ano to, dx over, okay, hindi pala. So, i-divide ko to by 1 plus b squared para matanggal to, malipat dito. And then, i-divide ko rin to by negative v x. Ito din, 1 plus v squared negative vx. Okay, pareho ko silang i-divide ng the same term. Okay. So, ulitin ko lang ha, para mas malinaw kasi medyo nawala ng space doon sa kabila. So, 1 plus v squared dx, i-divide ko kay 1 plus v squared. Ito din, negative vx is equal to negative vx dv over 1 plus v squared multiplied by negative vx. Okay, para matanggal itong negative vx dito. Okay, dito matanggal din to. So, ang mangyari, maging dx over negative vx is equal to, okay, dv over 1 plus v squared. Okay? So, yung gagawin ko is i-multiply ko ito by v. I-multiply ko din to by v para mawala itong v dito sa kabila. So, magiging dx over x negative is equal to v dv over 1 plus v squared. Okay? So, therefore, pwede ko na siyang ma-integrate. Okay? So, sana nasundan nyo yung process. Okay? Sana nasundan nyo yung process. Okay? So, it's just algebraic manipulation. Kaya, dinivide ko siya in both sides. Nasa ganun is, yung one side, lahat x. Yung one side is lahat v. Okay? So, yung mangyayari, ganito yung resulta. So, therefore, ito, obviously, negative ln of x. Ito, kailangan pa natin ng masusing investigasyon kung paano isolve to. Okay? So, yung mangyayari is okay? So, integrate natin v dv plus 1 plus v squared. Okay? So, we have, okay? So, magamit din natin yung ln dito. Okay? So, dito na side, okay? So, maybe let's try solving this. So, maybe erase ko na lang to dito na side. Okay? So, dapat memorize na natin to. Dapat una natin variable, separable, exact DE, homogeneous, linear first order, Bernoulli, at saka substitution methods. Okay? So, maybe memorize nyo na yan. Okay? Tandaan lang natin. Wala tayong space. So, maybe proceed tayo. So, kopyahin muna natin kasi hindi pa masolve kaagad. Okay, so dito, concentrate muna tayo dito kay integral of v dv plus 1 plus b squared. Okay, so yan. Ito muna itong concentrate natin. Okay. So, ang pwede natin gawin dito is i-check natin. Baka pwede siya kay loan. Di ba? We have this in which loan of absolute value, loan of, in which, okay, so if you integrate, it is said that if you integrate du over u, it is equivalent to ln of absolute value of u plus c. So, ang u natin dito is nasa ibaba, the denominator, which is 1 plus v squared. So, if you differentiate u, it will become du, which is equivalent to, differentiate mo to, magiging 1 plus 2v dv. Okay? So, yan yung magiging resulta. Ang nandito sa ibabaw is si 1 plus 2v lang. Ay, si v lang. So, mangyayari, ang gagawin ko is ganito. Lalagay ko si 1 plus 2v dito. Pero i-multiply ko siya by 1/2. Nang sa ganon, magiging 1/2 plus v siya. And then, i-minus ko 1/2 din ng dv over 1 plus v squared. Yan. So, kung i-add mo to, magiging babalik siya dito. Okay? So, just try. And then, once you integrate this one, once you do this, so this will become 1/2 ln of 1 plus v squared. Okay? Pwede na to. Dapat may plus ito. Okay? Ito naman, okay? So, sa nakikita nyo, pwede din tong ma-applyan ng tangent. Okay? So, pwede din itong ma-applyan ng tangent. So, we have integral, okay, the integral of u squared plus a squared of du over u squared plus a squared is equal to 1 over a arctangent u over a plus c. Okay, so this is the similar to this form. Okay, so ang u natin dito, okay, is obviously v plus 1/2 squared. Okay, so try nyo. And then, ang u squared pala natin kasi pag ito, okay, ito kasing 1 plus v squared, okay, so if you revisit your factoring, magiging ano siya, magiging ganito, 1/2 plus v squared plus 3/4. Okay? So, just try nyo. Magiging 1/4 plus v squared siya. 1/4 to. Add ka lang ng 3/4. Yun na yung 1. So, this is your u and this is your a. So, ang u natin dito is 1/2 plus v. Okay? So, u natin is, therefore, is 1/2 plus v. At si a natin is, okay, u squared pala. U squared at a squared. Sorry. Ito si u squared, ito si a squared. So, yung u natin is, square root mo si 1/2 plus b squared. So, nawala si squared. So, 1/2 plus b. And then, kay a is square root of 3/4. So, therefore, without further ado, so, okay, so, since video ito, pwede nyo namang i-revisit yung portion na, pwedeng na natin, na jump over natin. So, magiging, okay, so, tandaan natin, walang space. Kailangan natin ng malaking whiteboard sa susunod. So, therefore, magiging 1/2 ln plus 1 plus v squared minus 1/2 magiging arctangent. Okay? Yung a natin kanina is square root of 3/4. Okay? Square root of 3/4 arctangent of 1/2 plus v over square root of 3 over 4 plus c. So therefore, ang magiging resulta niya is ito. Okay? So therefore, yung sagot natin dito, okay? So yung sagot natin dito, okay, masyadong mahaba. Ang sagot natin dito is i-add natin tong dalawa. I-add natin tong negative ln of x at atong resulta nito. Okay, so therefore, nakuha na natin to. So yung resulta niya is negative 1/2 ay negative ln of x. Okay? So magiging negative ln of x is equal to 1/2 ln of 1 plus v squared. Okay, kasi inequal natin dun sa kabila. Minus 1/2 1 over square root of 3 over 4 arctangent of 1/2 plus v over square root of 3 over 4 plus c. Okay? Yan. Mahaba yung solution natin. Okay? So maybe in the next video, magkakaroon tayo ng part 3. I-solve natin sa papel. Okay? Kasi hindi kasya sa maliit na whiteboard. Okay? So therefore, ito yung sagot. Negative ln of x. Yan, okay? Is equal to i-back substitute natin. Okay? Back substitute. We know that y is equal to vx. So therefore, v is equal to y over x. Diba? So therefore, i-replace natin. So negative ln of x is equal to 1/2 ln of 1 plus y over x plus y over x squared. Okay? And then so magiging minus to, okay? So magiging minus 2, okay? Square root of 3 arctangent of 1 plus 1/2 plus v, okay, over square root of 3 over 4 plus c. So pwede na tong sagot ninyo. Okay? So pwede nyo i-simplify pa to. Okay? So this is actually enough of an answer. Okay? So this is y over x pala. Okay? Y over x. Hindi natin na-replace yung v. So this could be proper answer. Okay? So mahaba, di ba? So this is the solution of this problem. So this is an homogeneous differential equation. Okay? So this is the first, then this is the second, yan, and then this is the third. Okay? So medyo mahaba yung solution natin. But somehow, at least, okay? So medyo nasabi nyo siguro na medyo mahirap yung differential equations. Okay? So kailangan nyo lang ng practice. Okay? Kailangan nyo lang ng practice. So maybe let's have one last example. Okay? So maybe so, since video naman ito, pwede nyong balikan doon sa portion ng video kung saan nandun na yung sagot. if you want answers already, if you want to review those answers. And then you can always replay kung ano o kung saan doon yung portion ng solution natin na hindi nyo masyadong maintindihan. Okay, so let's have our 7th example. Yan. So, try natin to. So, paano kaya natin isolve to? Okay? So, una nating, okay? So, lagi niyong tandaan, yung una nating, one is, variable separable ba siya? And then, yung pangalawa is, baka exact siya? Ano, homogeneous ba siya? Linear ba siya? Bernoulli? Kung wala, last is substitution methods. Okay. So, one thing. Try natin, variable separable ba siya? Lipat ko doon sa kabila. Is there a, okay, so dy is equal to negative x squared y plus 5 dx. So, magawan ko ba ng paraan na lahat ng may y nandito at lahat ng may x may dito? Actually, meron kasing constant na 5. So, therefore, hindi ko ma-factor out si y dito para malipat ko dito at si x lang talaga dito. Okay, so therefore this is not a variable separable. Okay. Try natin, exact ba siya? So paano natin masabi na exact siya? Kung para masabi natin na exact siya, try natin. So magiging i-multiply ko siya by dx. So, magiging dy siya, dy plus x squared y dx plus 5 dx equals 0. So, anong mangyari? Meron ng dy, merong dx, merong dx. Okay. So, i-collect natin muna yung lahat ng may dx. So, therefore, x squared y plus 5 dx plus dy equals 0. Ito si m natin, yung katabi ni dx at yung katabi ni dy, 1 lang, hindi nakalagay, pero kapag si dy lang, meron siyang imaginary na kasama na si 1. So, n. Okay, so try natin. Pwede bang try natin. Pwede ba nating, okay, so, partial differential of m with respect to y is equal to, yan. So, therefore, pag partial differentiate natin with respect to y to, si y lang yung variable. So, yung katabi niya sa x squared constant. So, magiging x squared siya. At yung, okay, si n, i-differentiate natin with respect to x, since constant siya, magiging 0. So, therefore, hindi pa rin siya exact. Hindi siya exact. Okay? So, number 3. Homogeneous ba siya? Homogeneous ba siya? Unang tingin, homogeneous ba siya? Okay? So, kahit hindi natin i-expand, ito may degree to na 2 plus 1. So, 3. Ito, 2, saka 1. Ito, 0. 3, 0. So, dalawang term. Magkaiba. Magkaiba yung degree nila. So, therefore, hindi siya homogeneous. Okay. So, linear first order, di iba siya. Tingnan natin. Okay. So, nakita nyo, may x squared siya, may 5 siya. Okay. So, pwede. Okay? So, unang tingin pa lang, makita nyo na, pwede na siguro, okay? So, ito si PX. Ito naman, si QX. So, ano gagawin natin kapag ganito yung... So, kapag ganito yung problem. Ito si PX, ito si QX. So, therefore, linear first order differential equation siya. Okay? Which is used by integrating factors. So, ang makompute natin is si integrating factors na lang. Okay? So, dito si PX is x squared. Si QX natin is si negative 5. Okay? So, therefore, ang IX natin is equivalent to E to the PX dx. So therefore, E to the power of x squared dx. So therefore, magiging E to the x cubed over 3 siya. Yan yung IX. So therefore, pwede natin siyang ma-solve na. Okay? So, you can also use this problem. So, yix is equal to q of x ix dx. Similar lang to. Okay, so which is equivalent to y e to the power of p of x dx is equal to q of x e to the power of integral of px dx plus c. Okay? So, ito na yung power ng e. So, y e to the x cube over 3 is equal to negative 5 e to the x cube over 3 plus c. Okay? Okay. So, as you can see, meron tayong e. Diba? We know that e to the u is equal, e to the x is equivalent to the sum of n to 0 to 1 at to infinity x of n to the power of n factorial. So therefore, e to the power of x cubed is equal to the infinite sum of n is equal to 0 to infinity x to the power of, okay, x to si x naging x cube over 3. So therefore magiging siya, may 3 of magiging x cube over 3 siya over n. So, magiging x over 3 to the power of 3n siya. Okay? Over n factorial. So, kapag dinifferentiate mo to, magiging siya. Okay? Magiging so you can replace this one by this. So, magiging siya. Okay? So, pasensya na. Okay? So, magiging siya. Negative 5 summation of n is equal infinite sum of from n to 0 to infinity x over 3 to the 3n. Okay, kasi may cube siya. Itong over 3 niya is constant, so n factorial. So ang resulta niya is y e to the x cube over 3 is equivalent to negative 5 infinite sum of n to the 0, infinity, over okay, so multiply ka ng okay over 3. So magiging 3n plus 1 to n plus 3n plus 1. Okay, may u ka, the u mo is 1/3. So may walang 1/3 dito, so magiging negative 15 to, labas mo yung magiging 1/3 dito, pero labas mo si negative 15 para equivalent sila. Okay, kasi ito kasi yung du, okay, at ang du niya is 1/3, so therefore magiging negative 15 siya, 3n plus 1, so x over 3 to the power of 3n plus 1. So this is your answer. Okay, so yan. So kung may tanong kayo, okay, so that is the solution to this. So this is a linear first differential equation, order first differential equation. So therefore this is the answer. Okay, so salamat sa pakikinig, and then I hope meron kayong natutukan. Okay, so maybe we will have a part 3 of this video. Okay, so maybe we will expound more, okay, yung learnings natin para mas matutuhan natin. Okay, so in this subject, kailangan nyo ng constant practice. Nasa ganun is maging ma-perfect nyo yung subject. Okay, so salamat. Comment down below na lang kung meron kayong hindi masyadong naintindihan.